So his family teases him and says that if they could never find Warren, he was standing on the street with his head stuck in someone's car window because he had to talk to every single person that went by the house.
I think he's a dreamer first and foremost.
A big part of who he is, he just wants to help people.
Warren was one of the most tenacious students I ever had, almost to the point of irritation.
And it's the difference between normal people and pro-level people.
You don't want to challenge Warren.
I was a pretty good high school football player, but not good enough to play at Texas A&M, and just decided to go to college. I opened a newspaper at A&M one day, and there was an ad to try out for the football team, and I never got cut.
He was on the 12th man, the kickoff team.
These guys were trained to do one thing, and they could do it.
No one ever returned the ball past the 35 when I was playing.
When they tackled Tim, and Warren took his towel, and he was kind of, Victor waving a towel.
Towels are stolen all the time as a kind of a head game thing, and got by the blocker, tackled him, grabbed his towel, and took off at the sideline. That's when the fight started.
From there, the legend lives on.
As a life lesson is you really have to get prepared and be ready to go in, because you never know when you're going to be called on for anything in life.
He got a phone call and he said, "This is Warren Barhorst?" "Yeah, this is Warren Barhorst." He said, "Did you play football at Texas A&M?" "Yes, sir, I played football at Texas A&M." "Did you play football at high school at Jersey Village?" "Yes, sir." He said, "Well, we're looking for an agent in Jersey Village, and I think you might be the guy."
When I first got in the business, I went to every nationwide agent there was and asked them, "How are you doing this? What are you doing?"
I cannot think of one other agent who put together a 5-year business plan, asked the president of Nationwide Insurance to come down so he and his team could present the business plan and ask for support to accomplish it.
And that day I got that contract is probably one of my most proudest days from a business perspective, because I finally got the contract to run and go forward, and the business has really boomed ever since that time.
I think the number one thing that makes Warren successful and do what he does is his wife, Lisa.
Most nationwide agents at the time were an agent and 1 or 2 employees, and so we started hiring associates and opening satellite offices and building a business versus being an insurance agent. That was really her idea.
He has the thing where he wants to connect 3 people a week for no economic value to himself. He just likes relationships.
Usually when you're in a conversation, you're thinking about what do I need from that person or whatever. And when you change your philosophy to how can I help that person, I'm trying to connect 3 people a week without any economic benefit to myself, it changes the story.
There's really no selfish motivation. He gives selflessly of his time and his energy. Seeing him do that day in, day out, and that's truly how he is all the time, not just when he's around the family, is, I think, special.
He reads other individuals very, very well.
Start off really at the very bottom, and he's allowed me to keep growing, keep getting better, keep pushing myself without any ceiling.
When people start telling you can do something, and they believe in you more than you believe in yourself, it's amazing what you can do when someone else has that faith in you.
So I remember one time in middle school, he left me a note, and it said, "Don't let anyone's opinion of who you are or what you can achieve kill your dreams."
From my perspective, I think the company is going to become the single largest insurance brokerage in the United States.
Getting to this point with Nationwide, knowing that they're how this whole thing started, is really special for him.
You don't get this award by showing up. It's hard work.
It's an awesome feeling.